should be fine.
What about this? Hey, so I don't want to make this video. I didn't want to have to ever make this video, but we have to now. And I'm just going to straight to the point. I'm not going to hold this out for any longer. The Legacy's motor is done. The Legacy's motor is toast. Now, this isn't something that I'm excited for. This isn't something that is a good thing at all. But we're going to turn it into a positive. Here at IPS Tuned, we're here at Ivan's Performance Shop, and we are going to be pulling the motor today. Hey guys, I want to interrupt this video real quick because we are making a t-shirt to commemorate the Legacy blowing up. Now, we've made t-shirts about the Legacy before, but I think this one means a little bit more. This cool new design right here will be available for a pre-order for 1 week after this video goes live. So check the video description. It'll be the first link in the video description to pre-order this t-shirt. Support myself, support the rebuild of the Legacy. It's not gonna be cheap, but that'll be okay. Also, in this video, you'll see this piece of my motor that Ivan handed to me. I'm going to be including this piece of the motor, the block, wherever this is from, the piston, wherever this is from. I'm gonna be including this in one random order, pre-order of this t-shirt. So make sure if you guys wanna grab a piece of the Legacy with you, or what was the Legacy, get your pre-orders in now for this t-shirt. I think it's a really cool design. Down and out, donut, down and out, donut. Pretty cool. So we'll get back to the video here, guys. Thank you for your support. I haven't made new merch in a while, so hopefully you guys like this t-shirt, show it some love, and make me want to make more cool merch for you guys. All right, let's get back to the video. Like I said, I think we know what the issue is. It's a stupid issue, something that we should have seen, or I should have seen before time, and that didn't really think about it in the hustle and bustle of getting this car ready to go on a TV show. If you guys didn't know, the Legacy was on a TV show, or is going to be on a TV show, depending on when you see this video, called Bangin' Gears. And on that show, they take tuner cars and put them up against exotic cars. And we were asked to be on that show because I was also filming and on the production of that show. And the Legacy was asked to be on that show because it's a fast car and it could probably take down some supercars with the about 700 horsepower that this Subaru is throwing down. So this is actually our first time in Ivan's new shop. I'll show you around in a little bit, but also the first time having the Legacy back up on a lift after being on a lift, after being completed and worked on for months and time again to get the car ready to go on that TV show in Las Vegas. And sadly, it's right back here. We think at the end of the day, it just comes down to no baffling and a stock oil pan, and this car being pushed way more than it was ever designed to be pushed for. It was designed for SEMA, it was designed for a show car, but we wanted to push it to the limits. We wanted to have fun with this car, and we did that at the track, and well, we might have paid the price. So our game plan today, the first thing we're going to do is Ivan and the boys here at IPS are going to get the motor pulled, and we're going to get the motor, we're going to crate it up, and we're going to ship it back out to IAG. IAG is the ones who originally built this motor that you guys saw for SEMA. We have the Magnum block and stage 4 heads in there right now. They're going to send it, we're going to send it off to IAG. They're going to do a failure analysis test, and they're going to tell us that, yep, it's fucked. Then we're going to hook up with them and we're going to figure out what we're going to do next. Whether that's we go to the same setup, whether we go bigger, more power, whether we go above the Magnum block, that's to be determined. But the first step is to get the motor pulled out of the car, find out exactly what caused this problem to happen. From there, we can see what we'll do next. And that's what this whole day is about, is seeing what we're going to do next. Now, before we dive into all this and get real sad as the motor comes out of the car and that totally tells us that the Legacy is going to be down for a lot while longer, let's go ahead and go back to some of the footage that we have when this car was in Las Vegas, and we'll show the car arriving and us being happy, and any footage that I have from the track, from the filming of Bangin' Gears, the TV show, that I believe will be on Amazon. I'm not exactly sure, and it is supposed to come out like midsummer roughly. I'll keep you guys updated with other videos on Instagram and whatnot, so stay tuned to see when this car and the filming of this car will be on TV, to see what happened, to see how it performed on the track, because it did get some laps in before it met its sad demise, and it did hit the drag strip. The car did hit the drag strip as well, technically. So stay tuned for the TV show to see exactly how that planned out. I don't really want to give away too much because I want you guys to watch the TV show, not just because I was on the film crew and I helped film it, but my car's also on it, and a lot of friends' cars were on it, a lot of YouTubers that you guys will recognize were on the show as well. But before we pull the motor and dive more into this, I want to send it back to some clips we captured at Las Vegas of Ivan driving the car here from Texas all the way out to Las Vegas to get the car ready. Ryan from Area 1320 traveled all the way out to Las Vegas as well to drive the car. Let's go look at some clips when the car was in Vegas before we got sad. Actually, I forgot to mention, we have footage of the car actually blowing up. We have footage of the moment the motor let go, and that will be on the TV show. I can't show you guys that here. I won't show you guys that here. I will save that for the TV show because it's a sad, funny, back to sad, and then even sadder moment, and all that footage is stuff that we captured. I had to film my own car blowing up on TV, you'll have to wait until Bangin' Gears actually comes out, the TV show actually comes out, to see all of that, but it'll be worth it. I promise it'll be worth it. Okay, now let's go into some of that Vegas footage. Ivan from IPS, and the Legacy. Alright, so we're on the set of Banging Gears, and it wasn't in much more of the lap times. That's because, Ryan, what happened?
She went pop.
She went pop. You said cylinder 3 and 4?
Cylinder 3 and 4 decided to take a vacation right off the top.
They were hanging out on the strip somewhere.
They're still in it. They just went up.
Oh, well, yeah. So we got some holes in the block, but it is what it is. We'll get it fixed. We'll get in touch with IAG. Ryan and Ivan will put their heads together and get it fixed, but for the rest of our time here filming at Banging Gears, hopefully we'll be back. The rest of our time here at this episode of Banging Gears is over. Car can't run anymore. It's done though, but it happens. Bigger, better, and better than ever. Our first initial thoughts as to why this happened was oil starvation, albeit we were going to track day. Maybe something we look at, but it's something that we just overlooked and quickly got the car ready for, and it's something that if it was built to be a track car, probably would have been done. But this was built to be a show car, so it still was running the stock oil pan. So that's our assumption as to what it is. Of course, with IAG's failure analysis, they'll help us exactly determine what that was. And I also want to make it clear, this wasn't a failed IAG motor. It's kind of our fault, or my fault, for not putting in some sort of aftermarket oil pan baffling. At the end of the day, it's a very expensive mistake on my end that I now need to deal with. Money and downtime of the car. And I'm gonna miss a few car shows, but it is what it is. I mean, I just feel bad because I want to share the car with you guys. But that's our first assumption off the bat of what it is. Yes, there's holes in the block, window of the block. So
the block looked like a donut.
It's done, yeah, it's a donut. And the munchkins were somewhere on the track in Las Vegas. The little pieces of the inside of the donut are somewhere on track in Las Vegas, along with a bunch of our oil. But
hey, but I don't think, I mean, you didn't build it for the track. Huh?
no, we didn't.
You didn't build it for that.
So you guys might not have seen it here on YouTube, but on Instagram they saw it. We actually got Toyo tires, R888R proxies on the car, and then also Motegi hooked us up with some wheels for the show, wheels that were a little bit lighter and wheels that had a little bit more aggressive offset than our rotiforms, because we needed something to clear everything and clear this bigger tire. I do really like the meaty look. I also really love the camber look. My other rotiforms, the LVS-Ms, I really like those. I don't know what I'm gonna eventually wind up back with. Maybe we go with a similar set of wheels or something else, but I don't hate these this track setup look with less camber and a lot more meat wrapped around that tire, a little less stretch of tire. I don't know. I really like it. If you guys want to leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. Do you like the look of this more track-ready setup on the car, or would you guys like the rotiforms? Throw some camber back in here. What do you guys think you like better on these? Ivan, do you think this is the last time we're going to see this header setup and this setup in general on the car? What are your thoughts there?
I think so. I'm very positive on changing this. Not that it didn't work, but we got to put a bigger turbo, and we definitely don't have space over there. And we need more cooling for more boost.
So you guys saw everything that we did for SEMA and everything that we put into the car for SEMA, and this was a show car. This was meant to be a show car, and everything that we did was meant for show at the end of the day, because that's was my main goal, is to have a show car at all the shows that I film. So it wasn't maybe the most practical setup. It was probably one of the coolest setups though, which was really unique, and it worked and it functioned. But we want maybe something now a little bit more functional, now that I want to try to drive this car a little bit more often, now that I have more availability to do so, that I live in Texas now, with better weather year round. So maybe we change it up. Maybe we don't have the turbo out in the front grill. That still looks really cool, but maybe we move it back a little bit, and Ivan's does some custom work, like Ryan at Area 1320 did some custom work to make a big turbo fit in there, and have it still look cool. Throw some vibrant titanium in there, get some of their new clamps in there. They just released some new clamps as well. You could probably get some of those in there. Ivan, how good are you at welding titanium?
Huh?
How good are you at welding titanium?
I'm not a titanium welder.
You can figure it out though?
We gotta figure it out.
Okay, cool. So we'll get some vibrant titanium in there as well, maybe. So this might be the last time you guys see the Legacy in its current setup and form, which is a little sad to think about. But on to bigger and better, maybe more boost things.
You know what that means?
Ivan, what are we looking at here coming out of there?
We got oil residue on the coolant.
That's not a good thing, is it?
Maybe for my register.
You- got there, Ivan?
This looks like a piece of piston.
Oh, okay.
It should not be here. It should be inside.
Oh no. Is it time for the motor to come out? Can we see all the broken bits up close like?
You call that a motor?
Wow, we're trying to get another one from IAG. Come on, help me out here. I haven't really mentioned it yet, but also if you guys look down the side of the car, our rear wheel, if I can change that ISO, our rear wheel is doing a thing it's not supposed to be doing. It's going in a different direction than all other wheels, or the front wheels. So we think something is also messed up in the rear, which we'll deal with later. That's not as big as an issue as this. Get her out of there. Let's assess this damage. Oh, is that an ACT clutch with my logo on it? I think it is. That's pretty cool. It's a nice looking.
A moment of silence.
Yeah, we should. Thank you.
A moment of
Respect
silence.
her. Yeah.
In memory of our friend. The motor that could.
It did, and it did. And got us to SEMA, although that oil pan did not do us much good. Ta-da!
There he is, guys.
Spaghetti everywhere. Oh, yeah. Ivan, I think I could see the problem. It might be. Let me adjust the camera so they could see as well.
Woo!
I don't think that's supposed to be there, and I don't think that's supposed to be there.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, something tells me it's pretty dunzo, huh? That's not supposed to be. Oh, look, we can see the inside. So
Holy mother of God.
is that for quick access, right? That's what that's for. So you can. And we're thinking again, oil starvation, most likely the cause of the problem here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guarantee. I mean, this thing was really fast.
Yeah, sounded great.
Yeah, I guarantee you, when the corner really came in, all that G-force moved the oil to the side, and since you have the stock baffle system in the pickup, more than likely just ran out of oil for a moment. course. Yeah. No. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Oh no. Oh.
Woo!
Show the people, Ivan. Show what is. Oh.
Well, you do have an upgraded
That's
pickup.
good. Yep.
So.
Oh, but all of the. Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
But the the lack of baffling here.
Yes.
It's still the same problem.
Yes.
This is better.
Yeah.
Honestly,
you didn't even know we had it.
But this.
What about this?
Well, that's
What about this right
Let
here?
me see that real quick. Let me evaluate. Let me do a blow up analysis over here.
Yeah, give me your blow up analysis.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
I think we sent it too hard. Wow, dude, that is nuts. It ripped apart the whole freaking setup on. Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
Well, Killer B is killed.
Yeah, well, it's dead, all right. Real dead. IAG, please send help.
Man, look at this.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
Well,
come back, rebuild it, come back.
Merry Christmas. Don't ever say I
Thanks,
never gave you
Ivan.
anything.
Thanks, man. I'll give this to McKenna. She'll be real forgiving. She'll understand all the money that will have to go towards this now because of this piece right here.
I'm gonna make sure that I get this,
Yeah.
put it on the frame,
Okay.
so you can put it on the wall.
Sure, that works. Ivan, what is your plan? What is your goal now? The motor's out. We see our problem. It's still going to go to IAG. We're going to talk to them. We're going to talk to a bunch of other sponsors and try to get some bits and parts back in the car, get everything back together. What is your plan? What are you thinking about doing now with the car?
Well, definitely relocate the turbo. I want the turbo at a more comfortable area so we can put a large radiator so we don't have more heat soak or heat problems. Go definitely larger on the turbo, potentially larger on the injectors. Although these injectors are not maxed out just yet, but we're close to. And then turn it up.
You guys can see the issue here. We will hear back from IAG when they get the long block. Ivan is going to package this bad boy up and send the long block on out to IAG. They'll send back a failure analysis. They'll do all their testing, and then we'll talk with them and see what block we wind up coming back with, if the heads are good or not still. But yeah, obviously this sucks, and it is what it is, and it's a clear and obvious failure as to why it happened, most likely. From that oil starvation. You guys can see literal holes in the long block. We have chunks of our block here, and it sucks. But again, it happened on TV. It happened during filming. It sucks. And some of you guys might be wondering why I wasn't driving. Because I was filming one, and because I trusted Ryan to drive the car more than me, because he has more experience driving on track. And I figured that would give us our best chance at winning. I can't tell you guys what happened, if we won or lost, but we did great, and it looked really cool on the show, and I got to film my car to be on a TV show, which I think is going to be a great payoff at the end of the day as well. And hopefully you guys follow along. We're going to be coming back to Ivan's a bunch as this car gets rebuilt, putting on all new parts, talking to all new sponsors, and just like the build series we did at SEMA, or for SEMA in 2019 when this car was built, we're going to be doing another series of videos like that here, where we show you guys all the installs, all the cool parts, and everything we do along the way, getting this car back and better than before, and maybe, like Ivan said, maybe a little bit faster as well, pushing a little more boost, pushing a little more horsepower as well with a bigger turbo from Garrett. So we'll see. We'll talk to the sponsors. We'll talk what you guys think about in the comments down below. Should we just put it back together how it was? Should we shoot for more power? What do you guys think? Keep the wheel and tire setup, at least the media tire versus the camber. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you guys sticking around. This is a time where I'm kind of sad because, yes, it's time down at the car and it's going to be money out of the pocket that was hopefully going to go towards something else down the line, like an AMG GTS or something like that. But for now, let's get the car back up and running, and let's get back on the road. I want to drive this car. I want to get out to more car shows, and I really want to do another road trip. So more on that coming soon. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date on all the updates with the car, all the parts that we put in, how much horsepower we eventually come out of this, and the trials and tribulations that come with owning a Subaru. All right, guys, thanks for watching this quick little update. We'll catch you all in the next one. Wish us luck.